Are you looking to enhance your personality and find inner peace? In today's video, we will uncover 5 powerful ways inspired by Buddhist principles that can help you enhance your personality, cultivate inner harmony, and embrace a more meaningful existence. Lesson 1. Cultivate the art of listening. One of the most powerful ways to improve your personality is through the simple act of listening. Buddhism teaches us that true communication comes not from speaking, but from listening. Listening attentively to others shows kindness, compassion, and an open heart. It allows us to understand people deeply and respond with empathy. When we listen, we give the other person space to express themselves without interruption or judgment. The Buddha often emphasized the importance of listening with full attention. In the Buddhist tradition, the practice of mindful listening helps us to remain present with others. It allows us to understand their emotions, thoughts, and needs. This can help us respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively or out of anger. By listening, we also learn to be more patient. We begin to realize that everyone has their own unique story, struggles, and perspectives. Listening without judgment opens our hearts to a greater sense of compassion. In daily life, we often find ourselves distracted when others speak to us. We might be thinking about what to say next or checking our phones. However, this lack of attention can lead to misunderstandings and disconnection. Buddhism teaches us to bring our full awareness to the present moment. By focusing on what the other person is saying, we create a space for genuine communication. This doesn't just improve our relationships, but also builds trust and respect. Mindful listening helps us to connect with others on a deeper level. It shows that we value them as individuals. When we listen, we acknowledge their feelings and give them a sense of importance. This is how we build strong and lasting relationships, both personally and professionally. In turn, this helps to shape a more positive and supportive personality. Listening is a practice that requires patience and awareness. In Buddhism, we are encouraged to listen not only to others but also to ourselves. We listen to our thoughts, our emotions, and our body. This self-awareness can help us understand why we feel a certain way and how we can respond more thoughtfully. As we practice this art of listening, we begin to live with greater harmony and peace. We start to make better decisions and improve the way we interact with the world around us. Lesson 2. Treat people with respect. Respect is one of the fundamental values taught in Buddhism. Treating others with respect is not just about politeness or good manners, it is about recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. Buddhism teaches that all beings, human and non-human, are interconnected. When we treat others with respect, we acknowledge our shared humanity. The Buddha often reminded his followers to practice loving kindness, metta, towards all beings. This means wishing others happiness, peace, and freedom from suffering. Respect comes from understanding that each person has their own journey in life, their own struggles, and their own dreams. By honoring their experiences, we allow them to feel seen and heard. This creates an atmosphere of mutual respect where people can thrive. In practical terms, showing respect means being considerate of others' feelings, opinions, and boundaries. It involves listening to them without interrupting, offering help when needed, and being polite in our interactions. When we approach others with respect, we encourage them to act with the same kindness and understanding toward us. This creates a cycle of goodwill that improves the quality of our relationships. Buddhism also teaches us to cultivate respect for ourselves. We cannot truly respect others if we do not respect ourselves. By recognizing our own value, we learn to treat ourselves with the same care and kindness that we offer to others. This inner respect radiates outward, shaping the way we interact with the world. It allows us to build a sense of dignity and self-worth, which in turn enhances our personality. When we treat others with respect, we foster a sense of community and connection. Respect encourages collaboration, peace, and understanding. It reduces conflict and promotes harmony. By practicing respect in all aspects of our lives, we create a positive and compassionate environment where everyone can grow and feel valued. Lesson 3. Be supportive to others. Support is one of the greatest gifts we can give to others. Buddhism teaches that helping others brings joy not only to them but also to ourselves. The Buddha spoke about the importance of generosity and how it can transform both the giver and the receiver. Being supportive doesn't mean solving someone's problems for them. It means offering encouragement, kindness, and a listening ear when they need it most. Being supportive also involves offering help when needed. Sometimes, a simple gesture of kindness, whether it's offering a helping hand, providing encouragement, or just being present, can make a world of difference. In Buddhism, this is known as karuna, or compassion. Compassion is not just a feeling but a practice. It means actively caring for others, helping them when they are struggling, and being there for them in times of need. Supporting others requires mindfulness and presence. We need to be aware of their struggles and needs, and not just focus on our own. Buddhism teaches us to move beyond our self-centered tendencies and recognize that we are all part of the same interconnected world. By supporting others, we cultivate an attitude of kindness and generosity that enhances our own personality. Being supportive also teaches us humility. We learn to put others' needs before our own at times, understanding that helping others is a path to our own spiritual growth. It reminds us that we are all on a shared journey, and our actions, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on others. Through support, we build trust, strengthen relationships, and foster an environment of compassion and mutual care. Lesson 4. Embrace your authentic self. Buddhism teaches us the importance of embracing who we truly are. In the world, there are many pressures to conform and fit in. We may feel compelled to live up to others' expectations or adopt a false persona to be accepted. However, Buddhism encourages us to live authentically and to express our true selves without fear or shame. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the value of self-awareness and self-acceptance. To truly understand ourselves, we must be willing to look within. Meditation is one of the key practices in Buddhism that helps us develop self-awareness. By sitting quietly and observing our thoughts, emotions, and reactions, we begin to understand the true nature of our mind. This helps us see beyond the layers of ego and social conditioning and discover our authentic selves. When we embrace our authentic self, we let go of the need for validation from others. We stop comparing ourselves to others and begin to appreciate our unique qualities. This inner acceptance allows us to live more freely, with greater confidence and peace. Buddhism teaches that when we are true to ourselves, we can bring our best qualities into the world. We stop pretending to be someone we're not and start living from a place of authenticity and truth. Living authentically also means accepting our imperfections. Buddhism does not encourage perfection, but instead, it teaches us to embrace our flaws with compassion. We are all works in progress, and by accepting our weaknesses, we create space for growth. Authenticity is about being honest with ourselves and others, without fear of judgment or rejection. By embracing our true nature, we create a sense of inner peace that radiates outward. People are drawn to authenticity because it creates an atmosphere of trust and openness. When we are genuine, we inspire others to be their true selves as well. This deepens our relationships and fosters a sense of connection that is rooted in mutual understanding and respect. Lesson 5. Develop patience and tolerance. Patience and tolerance are essential virtues in Buddhism. Life is full of challenges, and the ability to remain calm and patient in the face of difficulties is a key to personal growth. Buddhism teaches that suffering is an inevitable part of life, but it also provides a path to overcome it. The practice of patience allows us to respond to challenges with equanimity, rather than reacting with anger or frustration. The Buddha taught that patience is a sign of inner strength. When we are patient, we demonstrate resilience and the ability to endure hardship without losing our peace of mind. Patience also allows us to understand that change takes time. We cannot rush growth, whether in ourselves or others. By accepting the natural course of events, we develop a deeper sense of trust in the process of life. Tolerance goes hand in hand with patience. In a world filled with different opinions, beliefs, and perspectives, tolerance allows us to respect the views of others without judgment. Buddhism teaches that everyone is on their own unique path. Just as we seek to be understood, we must also learn to understand others. Tolerance encourages us to accept people as they are, even when they differ from us. This acceptance leads to greater harmony and reduces conflict. When we develop patience and tolerance, we build emotional resilience. We learn to face difficulties with a calm and peaceful mind. We no longer react impulsively or let external circumstances dictate our emotions. Instead, we cultivate a steady mind that remains unshaken by the challenges of life. This inner peace becomes a foundation for a positive and balanced personality. Buddhism encourages us to practice patience and tolerance in our daily lives. This means being patient with ourselves as we work through our challenges and being tolerant of others' differences. Through these practices, we learn to live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. By applying these 5 lessons from Buddhism, we can greatly improve our personality. Listening deeply, treating others with respect, being supportive, embracing our authentic selves, and developing patience and tolerance are all ways to cultivate a more compassionate, peaceful, and positive presence. Through these practices, we not only improve our relationships with others but also create a more harmonious and fulfilled life for ourselves.